In another part, we will discuss that how he controlled the nobles. He controlled the nobles by the spy system. He organized an effective and efficient system of espionage as an instrument of his despotism. यानी अपनी मतले को लनानियत को बरकरार रखने के लिए उसने लोगों को जो है वो एस्पनाज करना या उनकी जासूसी करने का एक उसको बतौर हरबा जो है वो बलबन ने यूज़ किया. He appointed reporters and news writers in every department, in every province and district to collect information of various happenings in the state. They did it with utmost honesty and secrecy. They were severely punished if they failed in their duties. The news reporter of Badayon was hanged over the city gate because he failed to report in time regarding the misconduct of Malik Bakbak. They were highly paid and were independent of the control of the governors and commanders. यानी जो उसके spies थे वो commanders के control में नहीं थे. They also rewarded for their daring services. With the result, internal rebellions could not take place and not even the nobles could not meet for discussions. Balban, through this system of espionage, could keep effective control over the government and people. Law and order was perfectly established throughout his reign. यानी इसी तरीके से उसने law and order जो है वो maintain किया. Now coming to the reorganization of army. Balban reorganized his army and made it strong and efficient, as it was the main pillar of his despotic government. यानी उसकी मतले कुलनान हुकूमत का सारा दारोमदार आर्मी पे था, इस वजह से उसने आर्मी को रीऑर्गेनाइज्ड किया. He appointed Amadul Mulk, who was a competent vigilant officer, as the Diwan-e-Arz in charge of the army. The minister in charge of the army was made independent of the financial control of the wazir and he enjoyed full confidence of the sultan. यानी उसे वजीर के कंट्रोल से भी जो है वो आज़ाद कर दिया गया and he was directly under the command and the control of the sultan. The lands given in Jagir to the military personals since the time of Aibak and now enjoyed by their widows, sons and successors were taken back and they were paid pensions in cash. Of course, the young men whose predecessors were in military service were asked to retain their Jagir, but they were not allowed to collect revenue. They were also paid in cash, but the revenue from their laws and from their lands was collected by the government. यानी एक काम इसने और किया कि जो पुराने जो फौजी थे उनसे जो है वो जागीरें वगैरह वापस ले ली गई. However, Balban did not introduce any revolutionary change in the military, but certainly he raised the efficiency and morale of the army. With the help of strong and powerful army, he could successfully suppress the internal rebellions and external aggressions. यानी उसको ये पता था कि जब तक वो आर्मी को जो है वो करेगा, कंट्रोल करेगा, तब तक जो है वो काफ़ी जो है वो बगावतों को कंट्रोल करने में और कुचलने में कामयाब हो जाएगा. Now, how he suppressed the rebellions. During the reign of Balban, some severe rebellions took place, which he put down with a strong hand. The most dangerous rebellious men were the Mewatis, the people of Mewat, who were very often plundering the vicinity of Delhi. As they were jungles around Delhi, it was convenient on their part to plunder and escape. यानी सबसे ज़्यादा जो मेवात के लोग थे वो दिल्ली के करीब आके और दिल्ली का जो आप कह लें लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन है वो उसको मैसेकर करके चले जाते थे. Balban closed the western gate of the capital and clear off the jungles and Delhi and built roads to facilitate movement. He sent his army against the Mewatis and massacred them. He constructed 4 forts around Delhi and garrisoned them with Afghan soldiers. Similarly, he crushed the rebellions of the Hindus of the Delhi region and their chiefs were cowed down. यानी जो उनके बादशाह हैं, जो उनके आप कह लें कि their heads of the states, they were cowed down और उनको कंट्रोल कर लिया गया.